look at what companies they work at. Then try and connect with them on LinkedIn. So there's so many ways to try and use LinkedIn other than when I put my resume out there. Okay, so these are just some that help you network. These are some that help you promote. We all know about iTunes. What does everybody use iTunes for? Music. Video? Somebody said video, movies, watch movies, right? Do you know that you can create your own podcast? Everybody know what a podcast is?
Yeah.
Right? You can create your own podcast for free. You can submit it to iTunes for free. And then they will put it on the iTunes social media platform for free. So let's say you are an expert craftsman of something, and you want to tell people about how to do it, but you don't want to make a video, but you just want to get a 4-minute or 5-minute podcast out there. You can do that through iTunes. And then on the actual iTunes place where you choose the podcast, it has, again, community engagement because you can share it, you can recommend it, you can copy the link and send it to other people. So just another avenue for iTunes. On the business side, if an employer said, well, guys, yeah, I don't want to stand in front of a camera, but I want to get this information out, do an iTunes podcast. So that's just one different way of looking at iTunes. Everybody knows YouTube. We've all watched funny cat videos, good God, we've all watched the guys falling down. I mean, the top 100, I think, are the worst crashes in the history of skateboards or whatever. But YouTube also is a great tool for getting out your promotional video. If you have something you want to promote, and I use an example here, and most of you will probably know this example very well. Haley Klinkhammer. She has her own channel. I don't know how to turn the sound down. Anyway, Haley has her own channel on YouTube. She graduated last May with a communication major, not a music major, communication major. Haley understands the importance of social media platforms and uses them very, very well. She also has 176,000 subscribers to her channel. And she's talented. The other thing about Haley's channel that's so great is she has the normal icons up there where you can share and tweet it, etc. But she also has her donation support. So if you wanted to help Haley cut her next album, which I did an album or so ago, then you can donate money to Haley Klinkhammer's support. She also has other channels that she likes. She has all of her videos listed here. She has all of her songs listed here. She has all kinds of ways you can download her music. She has all kinds of ways that you can buy the album. You can pick it up physically. She'll deliver it to you, whatever. This is a great use, again, of business on YouTube, rather than watching the videos and posting that's funny and I'm going to share it with my friends. Howcast, if you don't know about Howcast, it is a YouTube lookalike, except the only thing that's on Howcast is how-to videos. So if you want to know how to paint a pottery jar, it is on Howcast. If you want to know how to paint a car, it's on Howcast. If you want to know how to make the best chocolate chip cookies, it's on Howcast. So again, how does that apply to you? Well, you could do this to promote yourself, or you could do it to promote the company that you work for or are going to work for. And Picasso we won't spend any time on because Google is actually doing away with that. May 16th, they're going to Google Photos. I'm not sure how it's going to be different, but a lot of professional and amateur photographers are using Picasso to store their photography on that people can then scroll through and look at by category and by, but that's changing now. Other ways to help you promote, if you've ever had to write a blog, you know about blogging platforms, discussion boards, email marketing platforms. At some point, somewhere that somebody that you work for is going to say, hey, you know what, we need to do an e-newsletter. And you'll be like, yeah, okay, now what, right? MailChimp's one of the best things out there to do e-newsletters. It's fast, it's easy, it's free, until you get past 2,000 email addresses, then you have to pay an enterprise company fee. But it's a great platform to go out and actually know today, play around with it, design your own newsletter. Again, if you're in business for yourself, you're starting to think about business, just like my buddy, other David up there, this is a great platform on that MailChimp for the video music thing that you're wanting to do with your business. Somehow to get it out there to people what you're doing. You could even send it to companies that you would like to have their support of. All kinds of ways to deal with MailChimp. All right, the third category is those to help you share. Instagram, Pinterest, Yelp, everybody that's had to do a research report use Wikipedia even though you weren't supposed to. We all know that's where our go-to source is first. Luckily, they have a whole bunch of other real sources at the bottom. But Wikipedia is a great example of a platform that just keeps growing and growing and growing. I mean, user-generated material, that's all Wikipedia is. Somebody out there is an expert on some author, and they write a whole Wikipedia page about it, and it just keeps getting added to and added to. How many people use Pinterest? Primarily, yeah, primarily everyone. What do you use Pinterest for? Go look for ideas?
Yes.
Yeah. Design ideas? Yes? For what?
Promote my blog.
Perfect. Because that's where businesses are going, is the promotion through Pinterest with visuals that bring people in. And then you know that little button that says learn more? And you hit learn more, and it usually takes you to their website or takes you to a blog or takes you to more information. That's becoming very, very popular with businesses because, again, it doesn't require a lot of time. You can scroll down through the images, look at everything, and quickly decide what it is you want to look at. Instagram, Yelp, we talked about already. Scribd, think Netflix for books. You can subscribe to Scribd for $8.99 a month. You get 3 books and 1 audiobook with that $8.99 and unlimited access to sheet music. Again, just one of those platforms that not a lot of people know about, but it's growing in leaps and bounds. Hootsuite. This is not an actual social media platform. Because there's so many out there, and because people like me have to be on 8 different email addresses and so many different websites and all these analytics that we're going to talk about next. These are companies that are now coming about that they will take all of that and they will package it into one area, only one click that you can go and look at all of your company's businesses through Google, Google, Facebook, Twitter. I think there's about 10 or 12 social platforms that they actually support now. So you don't have to keep going back and forth. And it's also a great collaboration tool that you can send. If you have people in your company or you have friends that you're doing an association or an event and you say, hey, I can't answer this, you can actually send that out to your partner. Yes?
Robin, would you go back to Scribd? I didn't quite get what that is.
Okay, Netflix, you can watch actually Netflix is unlimited movies for $8.99 a month. But Scribd is the exact same type of platform where you can go and choose 3 books. You pay an $8.99 membership monthly subscription. And after you rent the books and rent the audiobook, then you write reviews. So you help other users of Scribd determine if it's a good book to read, if it's not a good book to read. It also puts it into the categories that other people are looking at. So it's, again, interactive. It's a 2-way, 3-way area of really community engagement.
Okay, thank you.
So, where are we? We're hurrying. We defined digital literacy, media literacy, we identified the platforms, and we discussed the 3 major categories. But now we have to measure. That's what has to come at the end. Social media monitoring. This is critical. You have a sheet on it. I left you, it's got 10 different companies I think on there that you can go and look at and see how they do the analytics. For everything that gets put out there, somebody like me is on the backside tracking it. Somebody like me is sitting there looking at where it came from, demographics, geographics, how long they watched the video, when did they drop off. That's where all the analytics come into. So not only do you have to analyze them and understand them, but you have to act upon them and respond. So if you put a video out there for, I put a lot of horse sale videos on YouTube. I can watch how long the audience watched. So if it's a 4-minute video, they watched a minute 30. I can actually go in and look at the time gap and see the video in real live time and where they dropped off. That tells me the video's too long, it's not informational enough, it's not entertaining enough, whatever it might be. There's all kinds of analytics. Again, I won't go into too much detail on all of them. But the reason it's important is because every 60 seconds in the digital media world, these things are happening. 168 million emails are being sent. 695,000 plus Facebook status updates. 1,500 blog posts. 12,000 new ads posted on Craigslist. Which actually Craigslist, it's funny that it's on here because it's not yet quite a social media platform. Because it does build community engagement and it does promote, but it doesn't yet allow user-generated material. So if I see an ad on Craigslist and I want to say, oh, I really like that, I have to go back to the old standard email way. So there is no way to post comments yet on Craigslist. But every 60 seconds, all these things are happening. We live in a social, digital media world. So what you measure is what you get. That's what the acronym stands for. As communication people, we have to understand and analyze the trends that are out there. Again, it doesn't matter if you're a bank, a nonprofit, a healthcare organization. At some point in time, this is going to be asked of you. We have to gather the information. We evaluate the message. Is it the right message? Is it to the right target market? In the past, we did very broad reaches as communication people. We had print, we had outdoor, we had broadcast. But now, we actually want to connect, and we want to do that close connect with our customer. So we're very targeted: digital music, Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. So analytics. You don't have to be a statistician. You don't have to understand all the math. These analytics have gotten so incredibly good. You just need to have that critical thinking so that you understand what's being presented. So again, briefly, if I take the Appaloosa Reining Horse Association and I want to look at the Facebook analytics for ads that we put up, this is the backside of the ad campaign. This is one that we ran for 7 days, and 7 days only, the January 7th to January 15th. So it shows me right up here, big bold letters. I received 8,500 page likes in that 7-day period. We reached 87,000 people. What does that mean? It means that 87,000 people, I'm not sure if they saw it, but they had the impression to see it because it showed up on their Facebook page. We spent $140. That's all we spent to get an additional, down lower, but we ended up with another 1,000 followers, as well as this campaign was actually to promote, trying to figure out a layman's term to explain it, but we have stallions that we promote that you can buy a breeding for to breed a female horsey. We sold $11,000 worth of breedings in that week. So it was a pretty good spend for $140. And this is the only place we advertise. The only place. If you go on down, you can get it mired down in the details, but it'll also tell you the people that you reached, when you reached them, when the money was actually spent. It'll also tell me demographics. It'll tell me female, male, what parts of the country. I can even drill down into the actual city in the state. So, I didn't go into all of the monitoring because again, I want to respect your time. We can talk about it afterwards if you have questions, because YouTube does the same thing. Google Analytics is amazing. MailChimp, the newsletter, I can actually tell when I send out newsletters in milliseconds how many people opened it. I have hyperlinks in there that they clicked to, what they clicked on, what was of interest to them, so I know what to include in the next newsletter. I can also tell who didn't open it, so then I can resend to just those people a second time, and I get even more opens and even more click-throughs. So again, the analytics is very, very critical here. But with all this said, the analytics that we have today is all about somebody hitting the button, right? Somebody has to hit a button in order for you to get tracked, in order for the cookies to happen and all those types of things, right? You have to actually physically do something. This is where tracking is going now. Oops. Where's my sound?